It's Aloha. It's Aloha Friday. No work till Monday. It's Aloha. It's Aloha Friday. No work till Monday. A doobie 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 diddly doo. Thank you. Aloha mai kako. Aloha and welcome to the Aloha Friday show. I'm Kimo Kahoano.
And this is Ikaika Kahoano.
And along with Leilani Kupahu Marino, our cultural diva who's dressed up today. There's a reason. There's a reason. Lynette Adams, our ED, our executive diva. Executive director of Pacific Center for Economic Development. And men behind the camera. Not men behind the camera. Men behind the camera.
The guy behind the guys.
That's right.
That's
right.
right.
Definitely. So it's another day in paradise. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining our show. The show is brought to you by
The Pacific Center for Economic Development and its Pelletron Company.
and we have some special guests. Speaking of Pelletron companies, we have Kool-Aid Stockman, all the way in Washington.
The Director
DC.
of Cultural
Awesome.
Resources.
Yeah, and you're going to do the intro later on.
That's right.
Randy Aina, Hawaii Children's Center. We're going to talk about, I guess, cancer. We're going to talk about the cancer, Hawaii Children's Cancer Foundation. And Makani girls are here.
Yeah, long awaited.
Long awaited.
Long awaited, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're getting up and getting ready, and they're going to be downstairs for the second hour of the show.
That's right. Special show for Tom in Arlington Heights over there. I know he's listening.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be really good, yeah?
He asked us to
And
have them on
Kaleo is the dad,
a while
right?
ago, so finally,
Kaleo's the
this is
dad.
your gift to you, Tom.
Yeah. So this is going to be good.
Yeah.
It's going to be very interesting. Speaking of good, okay, we got a good rain this morning.
I know, it's about time, right?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. It's been raining.
And the interesting thing is I didn't even wash my car to make it happen.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, usually-
Free car wash.
Yeah, usually it goes off without a hitch. I wash my car, rains.
I wash my car. Sounds like a song. I wash my car, and then it rains.
That's right.
Yeah.
But maybe someone else washed their
But I mean, how many people go to McKinley Car Wash? They drive by, they go, finally go, oh no, I gotta get it washed. They finally get it washed. They come out, rain showers.
Exactly. That's why
Unbelievable.
I figure just wipe it down when it rains. You get
Yeah.
a free car wash. That
Only
way.
in Hawaii.
But
Okay.
it's nice that it rained.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a few months.
So the big picture is about the rail system.
Oh,
Okay.
sure. Yeah. Did
So
you
they're
see the schematic in the paper this
Yeah, they're
morning?
gonna lessen the cars. Okay. So they're gonna make shorter trains. Now
It's funny.
the good thing about this is, does shorter trains mean shorter rides?
No. They're gonna make longer trains and less rides.
No.
Yeah. It's
Shorter
opposite
train.
of what you're saying.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. So longer trains, less rides. Initially, they were gonna
You mean
go
that whole thing that I advocated for didn't work? Evidently not.
Going down
Yeah.
in the middle of the freeway?
No. So they're doubling the size of the train, but they're having half the number of trains.
Ah.
So it's the same number of
Trains.
same capacity.
But they're saving millions. How can they be saving millions? So I tried to look at the article and
Less
see
energy.
how many millions.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Well, because there's less trains having to run.
Well, and they said they're saving millions for this billion-dollar project. However, they couldn't say how many millions they are saving. Now, if you got a billion-dollar project,
$5.97 billion project.
$5.97 billion. Six. Let's go with six.
Let's round up. Why
6
not?
billion.
That's what they taught us in math and physics.
And you have, say, a million for each of the 6 billion.
Yeah.
That's not that much.
You know, I'm gonna high five you on that. That is
Wait.
awesome logic. Yeah.
Okay, now, wait, that's not the
But it's
only
still
logic.
savings.
Wait, the rich guy, Murdoch,
Yeah.
got divorced. He's getting divorced.
Oh yeah, I saw something about that this week. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
But
biggest
1.8
alimony
billion?
settlement, 1.something billion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah?
Yes.
1.something billion. I want to be married to him.
That's what I was just gonna say. I was just gonna say that.
Prenup?
Okay,
Yeah.
I got next, Murdoch.
Well, they were married 14 years.
I'll switch teams just for
according
you.
to-
Yeah, well, that's a good thing. Maybe she didn't want to give him a prenup or whatever.
Well,
I mean,
if
if the,
guy like
prenup,
Murdoch,
if the prenup said 1.7 billion,
1.8 billion. But she stood up
1.8
for him
billion.
in that British, was it the British courtroom?
Yeah.
When that pie
She
was
stood up
being,
for him.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
believe it.
Thrown at him?
Yeah,
I cannot
she
believe
threw
it.
it. She threw it up for him.
No, someone was throwing it at him, and she intercepted it.
Oh, I just wanted to get that.
Well, if you're a guy like Murdoch or any of these guys, like all these billions of dollars, you gotta get a prenup. That's like, that they should have a class.
I don't want to go down
for
that.
these guys.
No. We have
You already-
2 points of view.
Yes. you
See,
already created
we
a
got 3 men
distrust.
and we got 2 women, and therefore,
We're outnumbered.
yes.
Yes, I think it'd be wise
So
to
you don't
stop
wanna
at
hear,
this
bro.
point.
You don't want to hear the trauma we could go through. No.
If you're
No.
wise.
In fact, with that, let's take a musical break.
There you go.
What's the first song on the list? Because who is that first person?
I don't know.
first-
We gotta get a song that says something
Let's hear
about.
the first song selected
sorry.
by the. I think it's an automatic thing. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They don't want to select.
What about She's Grumpy? It's my fault.
Hey, that would have been great. Let's come up with a song. She's grumpy. It's my fault.
Highly appropriate for this moment.
Yeah. Someday we'll get that.
That's for you,
We'll
Murdoch.
get it. Okay.
She's grumpy. It's my fault.
So, aloha to everyone. We'll talk more in just a few moments when we come back. And don't forget, Ku'ule Sakman is
Yep.
coming up, long distance.
Yeah.
And then, wait, let me put
Yeah.
my glasses back on. Oh, yeah. Then Randy Aina. And then Makani Girls.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's going to be cool this
Good
morning.
morning.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Even though it's raining out there, hey, we're up. We're ready for you.
It's
Come on,
beautiful.
everybody. Wake up. Let's go. Hawaiian style music.
Just so you know, I prompted the executive.
Supporting the Merrimack Festival, playing music at the Crown Rim till 3:30 in the morning.
Woo.
It was a tough job, but somebody had to do it. And Kiko and his trio always did it well. Beautiful voice. One of the twins, his brother, still performs at the Halekulani.
Oh, really?
Yeah, how cool is that with
Really cool.
Tolentino? So,
Well, before we go on, let me be the first to say it.
yeah.
Happy Father's Day.
Oh, wow. Happy Father's Day.
Yes.
Happy Father's Day.
Yep.
What
Get
does
in for the
that
real
mean?
thing. Get in.
What does that mean? Happy Father's Day. Oh,
Get a hug.
oh.
Yeah.
Almost broke my
That was a
headphones.
hug. That was a hug, folks. No, yeah, that's right. Father's
Sunday,
Day
yeah.
coming up
Yes.
Sunday. It's a big day.
Yeah, I want to say it before, not next week.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know they're
like,
thinking of changing the name though from Father's Day to National Underwear Day.
Yeah. Oh.
I thought that was Christmas for me.
National Underwear Day. Ties you will never use day. Okay.
How about the new Kraft ad?
The craft
That
says what?
that new father spread that they're using in their advertisement.
Oh, okay. Okay.
A
Well,
new
thanks for
father.
plugging them, honey.
Yeah, a new father.
Well,
Oh,
there-
well,
it's
that
It's
wasn't
great
the
that you
intent.
plugged for them because
And then there was, of course, that controversy about the interracial marriage with Cheerios commercial. Did you see that?
No, I didn't get to see
Oh,
all
well, there
that.
was like the white mom with the black father, and then, you know.
How do we go from Father's Day?
No,
to
but
this?
it was a
Different
it was a
kinds of
Father's Day
fathers.
thing, but it was a
Yeah.
cute commercial. Like,
Yeah.
she's like,
Different
you
kind
know,
of fathers.
the daughter asked the mom, "Are Cheerios healthy for your heart?" And the mom
Yeah.
says, "Yeah." So the little daughter goes and pours them on the dad's heart. It was cute.
Okay, speaking of heart,
When he was sleeping, and then he gets up, he has all these Cheerios on his left side of
how
his chest.
sweet.
That's what I was saying.
Now maybe
That's
they'll
so
make heart
touching.
Cheerios.
That is so
Heart
touching.
Cheerios.
Yeah.
Well, how about this
As
morning?
like you would say, oh, that's a really touching doing.
And he'd make his arms.
Thank you, Kaika. You're really touching.
Well,
You're
Touch
welcome.
the story.
On the news, they were saying
Sorry, that's
too,
it.
for men, if they volunteer over 200 hours a year, or just people in general, you can lower your blood pressure.
Really?
Yeah.
Just by
So if you-
volunteering?
volunteering for over 200 hours, and if we really think about that, what do you feel when you give back to others? There's an
Well, one, I
endorphin
have to go.
release.
I have to go. Chemo to heart. Can you please pump some blood?
So he needs over 200 hours a year.
Well, no.
Volunteering.
I got 2,000 hours.
Yes, he
I got
does.
2,000 hours, not
2,000
200.
plus.
So, I must be on a reverse, okay? You just wake me up as we go along. No, so Father's Day, big, yeah.
Yeah,
Big.
big deal. It's a big
Let's see,
thing.
do I have anything for Father's Day? You remember anything for Father's Day?
Like a
Besides the
song
underwear and
or-
ties. Yeah? Is there anything for Father's Day?
like
I mean, like Mom's
Oh,
Day,
besides-
there's always something. But
well, Mother's Day is mostly like flowers, cards.
Father's Day, what's the Father's Day?
I think a lot of
Daddy,
fathers.
don't you walk so fast. That's not exactly a
God
loving
bless
father
my
song.
Daddy.
That's what. Yeah, that's another thing too. There's all these songs about mom and love mom. I don't know. There's
Yeah.
not a lot of Father's Day songs.
God
Papa was a
bless
Rolling
my
Stone.
daddy.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yes.
Who is gone away? Come on.
No, but well,
There's not. There's,
Positive.
you're right though. That's a good point. There aren't a lot of Father's Day songs.
Correct.
Yeah.
but I remember that in a fond way.
Father's Day.
I'll get to it. I'll start.
Yeah, we'll
I'll
find-
start the work.
We'll find something. By the way,
Needs to be done.
yeah. Anything else in the news locally?
Yeah, there's a big story in the news, which is the
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft store
Yes.
opening at Ala Moana, rivaling The Apple Store.
You
And
mean-
they're having a big
you mean-
concert.
You mean we're a news station? We have nothing to do but to cover this like it's the greatest thing in the world. So they're all the news stations down there with all of these young kids waiting in line. 3,000 waiting in line for 2,500 slots.
Right, well, I think that was for the concert, right? At
Yeah, for
Kaka'ako
the
Waterfront
concert.
Park.
And then the first 200.
Featuring which groups were the Neon?
Oh,
Neon
now you're
Trees
getting old.
And
Kaika's
Macklemore.
getting old. He
I am
doesn't
getting-
know the group.
I don't know the groups. I've never heard of these guys. The Neon Trees and the
It's
Macklemores.
the first sign. Hey, who's that group? Oh, wow.
I don't know.
You're not in. You're not in.
I don't even know these guys.
Even I know that I don't know the group. Okay.
Well,
so-
whatever they got on the radio, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm listening to. So the Macklemores are on there, and they're probably singing songs I know.
Okay, so
But that's pretty cool.
yeah, we got local news.
Well, the big news, obviously, is that this whole past week is all that Intel leaking happening everywhere.
Yeah, who's that guy? What's his name?
The Snowden was the first guy.
Snowden, Edward Snowden.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Benjamin Bishop. I met Benjamin Bishop.
Oh, really?
He's a very nice man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't know that he was, going to be attracted to this woman, and that she was
Oh.
going to go. Why don't you tell me something?
I don't even know about that
If
guy.
you tell me something now, I get something good for you.
Put you on the front page of the newspaper.
Yes, forever. You not have job anymore.
I make you infamous.
And then Major Silverac Ensign,
Yeah, Major. Yeah.
intelligence officer. Yeah.
It's Edward Major Savarak.
Yeah.
Yeah, Savarak Ensign.
Save somebody.
Yeah.
Save his butt is what his name should be.
Well, but did you think that was unfathomable that the government was tapping into? I mean, that's
No, we all know that was.
yeah, but I mean,
going on.
it's for national security concerns.
Yeah. So
And thanks
Anyway,
for,
you look at
thanks
it-
for dishing it out, Mr. Snowden. Now the terrorists know that they're doing it, and
Oh,
that's
yeah.
I don't know. I'll just keep my comments to myself on that.
yeah,
but-
there you go. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
There was no reason for that. Oh, and
Now
then
let's
here's
get to the
here's
real news.
Okay.
Wait. Real news. 2 men saved en route to Haiku Stairs.
Yeah, Stairway to
Yeah.
Heaven, which
Yeah.
they closed
Yeah. So
several years ago.
they're in their 20s and they went up looking for the Stairway to Heaven. Okay.
Yeah.
What they found was, rescue, fire and rescue. Oh man,
They got-
9:15 a.m. they got lost. Ooh, man, it wasn't even an odd hour. Wait, here's another one. A woman hiking alone got lost above Crouching Lion in Kaava at 12:25 p.m. Wait a minute.
Final moment.
Wait, I've heard of people going into Crouching Lion to have a bite to eat. I've never heard of anybody going above Crouching Lion. You're above Crouching Lion. How can you get lost? It's Crouching Lion down below you, and below that is the ocean.
That's right.
You
Well,
cannot get lost.
And it's at noon. That's the best part about it. The other guy's at 9:15 in the morning. I remember I hiked Kuli'o'o recently, probably about a couple of months ago or something, and it started to get dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kuli'o'o Trail, you can get lost over there. It's
Kuli'o'o?
Kuli'o'o, yeah, there's a trail over there, you can get lost.
Uh-huh.
So I turned around, it was about 4 p.m., started to get dark early, because there's lots of trees there.
Okay.
Turn around. But it's reasonable, turn around.
Yeah.
You start to get lost at 4 p.m.
Yeah.
It's time to turn around. But 9:15 in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what you said, right?
Yeah,
The guy
9:15 in the morning, I
going
said.
up Stairway to Heaven. Have you been up Stairway to Heaven? I've never done that hike.
No.
I've
Because
never done it.
all you gotta do is fall off the Stairway to Heaven
It looks
one
pretty-
time, and
That's
guess where
right.
you're going? You are going to heaven. So
Hopefully.
we want to say aloha to Kuhio Park residents. Congratulations on their spanking new
Yes.
surroundings. Oh yeah, how about a nice cheer?
Yes,
a nice
it's
round of
about
applause.
time.
So
Good. KPT.
nice.
That's right.
Mahalo to everybody. Congratulations, and it's really good stuff.
Well, it'll be great when they finish the Kamehameha Fort housing project.
And Leilani, you were talking about volunteering.
Volunteering, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so the city council on June 5th recognized 2 longtime volunteers at Hanauma Bay.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
Okay,
wonderful.
Gene Carr, native of Oregon, moved to Honolulu in 1962.
Yeah.
Volunteered for 23 years. Wow, in the education program. And Larry Winnick, a California native, has been a volunteer at the Bay for more than 20 years. He retired as an Air Force colonel in 1991 after 25 years.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Wow, how's that, huh? Giving back to the community, that's what you were
Yes.
mentioning.
Well, that's
Yeah.
good too because Hanama Bay has had just a whole rejuvenation because they've
Yeah.
been doing that thing where they don't let too many people walk on the coral anymore, and so it's it's kind of regulated now, so
Yeah.
it allows for the
Protecting our
the
environment.
ecosystem. has a
Okay,
very
break
strong
time. Break time. We got sports and we got some birthdays, and then we have our first guest from Washington D.C. So let's get to the music, and the music is this will wake you up. Found out that Lolena Naipo is visiting his dad here. They had a little kind of kapila last night, so I want to say aloha to Lolena Naipo, his dad, and to all of the friends. Greg Sardina stopped by, Hank Luning, and they all shared in this wonderful moment for Dad. Okay?
Cool.
So let's get to the music. We can hold that feeling. Okay?
That sounded like Lolena
Oh.
when you did that.
Yeah, let's get to that feeling. Okay, everybody? You start talking like this, you can do them right. Okay? We'll be right back. Here we go. Aloha. All right, the great sounds, ladies and gentlemen. No, that wasn't Sonny Kamahele and Benny Kalama and those boys. No, that was Lolena Naipo and Kahula Nui. And so a special aloha to the entire band, let alone Lolena. They made a great appearance on
That's
the
right.
Oko Awards. Woohoo!
Yep.
Big stuff. Okay, let's go to sports.
Sports.
What is sports for you today?
Well, the obvious. Did you catch the game? Game 4?
No, I missed the game.
I missed the game too.
Nomination?
Well, I really wanted to see it, but unfortunately I was unable to. And I thought that pretty much the series was over.
Really?
I thought it was over after Game 3.
Oh,
Because
man.
the Spurs just destroyed them by like 36 points. I don't know if you caught
It's like
that
they're
game.
going, okay, you win the first one, I'll win the second one. You win the third one, I'll win the fourth one.
Right. It's like a back and forth, and
Yeah.
the games are all very, polarized. It's
Yeah.
like blowouts in each game,
Yeah.
except the first game. But anyways, the Heat won.
came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
He was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
The Heat won by 19.
Yeah.
19?
Yeah, so they
Right
pulled it.
back at them.
Well, it was in the fourth quarter that they pulled away.
Okay.
I caught the highlights.
So now they're 0-0.
Yes, now it's 2-2, so it's a game. It's a best of 3 basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, best of
So
3
we'll see
series.
what happens now.
So one more game in San Antonio.
One more game
Then they head back to Miami.
Okay.
To complete the
Cool.
series. So.
For me,
What happened?
I know it's second, but it is about golf. That's right. Father's Day on Sunday, we'll have a U.S. Open champion. Okay, U.S. Open champion. And it's looking good for Phil Mickelson.
It
He's
is.
right in there.
And he's a lefty.
He's
which
a lefty.
I know that you love.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's a lefty. Well, actually, that's the only thing he does left-handed.
Really?
He doesn't do anything else.
Are you serious?
Left-handed. Yeah.
Huh,
I'm
maybe I-
serious. He's right-handed. Totally right-handed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, the guy.
I gotta switch. To left-handed.
No, you can hit the ball really far. Okay, 10th
Well,
annual.
what about
oh, by the way, on a local, yeah, Manoka.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
That's what you're gonna get into.
Yeah, well, right here.
Oh, okay.
Talks about all the young people.
It's not like the high schoolers are winning.
It's the 105th annual high schoolers.
Seriously.
Well, they're just young.
The
and
oldest guy in the competition remaining is 30 years old.
30 years old.
Yeah, the old-
Wow, you older than him.
Exactly. That's right, ladies and
Just
gentlemen.
joking. Okay, so yeah, Manoa Cup, and that's at Manoa, and not Manoa.
OCC?
That's at OCC, which is Nu'uanu. Take a look at Nu'uanu right now.
Yeah, a little rainy.
No, take a look.
Yeah. Looks,
Can you see
I
it?
cannot.
Barely. It looks like just in a foggy distance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually saw fog for the first time in Hawaii yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it started raining. It was so hot.
Uh-huh.
I was in Kapahulu, and then it started raining,
Yeah.
and then it was so hot that you just saw fog rising up
come right up,
from the
yeah.
streets. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Man.
Thought it was like a Scooby-Doo episode or something.
Oh no, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and
We saw rainbows. I had a beautiful rainbow as a result of that
Oh,
mist coming
yes.
over to Waikiki. So it's really nice.
Well, there was one more thing. You mentioned that person from Oregon who was
Uh-huh.
the volunteer for 23 years at the Hanama Bay. Well, there is another big story from Oregon, which is the Marcus Mariota story. He's the quarterback for the Oregon Ducks.
Okay.
And so preseason, they're kind of naming him as like a Heisman hopeful.
Okay.
So he
That's
should have won.
good.
And the thing is, he should have won last year. I don't know if you remember this, but
Yeah,
they
yeah.
lost. He was killing it all season.
Yeah, all season. They
All
lost
season.
the one game that could have gotten.
And then
The whole
they
thing.
lost to Stanford, which was a very controversial touchdown, which
Yeah.
I still say was not. a
Gee, if we only had time to go over this again and again and again.
But they
Unfortunately,
lost
we
their
don't.
head coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's now the coach for the Philadelphia Eagles,
Wow.
Chip Kelly. So can Oregon do it this year?
Well,
They're changing. They have a whole new system now.
Well,
So I don't even know.
you never can tell.
You know.
Okay.
Good luck. That's all I hope.
Happy birthday to you. If you're
Okay.
celebrating your birthday today, singer Rod Argent of the Zombies
Oh, the
and
zombies.
Argent is 68 years old today.
Wow.
The Zombies. What did the Zombies make?
Well,
Was it
they make people scared.
something's happening here? What it is ain't exactly clear.
Oh, that's the zombies.
Whoa.
There's a man telling me I got to beware. You gotta stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going round.
I didn't know that was a zombies.
I didn't know either. That's a but. not
Hey,
the-
I don't even know. I'm just
where that
singing
came
the song. Okay, next birthday is businessman Donald. You're fired, Trump.
Huh.
Donald Trump is. Guess how old he is?
66.
Pretty good. 67.
Really, I was
Wow.
close.
Yeah, 67 years old.
I was watching Family Feud yesterday. and
Uh-huh.
one of the things was what animal does it look like Donald Trump has on his head?
Oh yeah, what animal? What
And
animal?
the number one was
Porcupine?
No, it was there was
Muskrat?
Beaver
I
was
was
number
thinking
one.
the same
Beaver.
thing.
Beaver was number one.
Beaver?
Number one answer. Bing.
Justin
Beaver.
Bieber?
The way he combed
No, not
his
Justin
hair.
Bieber. A beaver.
Oh, a beaver.
There was raccoon.
Not
on
a
there,
Justin
cat.
Bieber. I think Bieber is the younger version.
I think
of-
ferret was on there.
Oh my gosh. Let's not go there. Okay,
Well, I
now.
mean, I'm just saying it was on Family Feud.
Yeah. Congratulations to drummer Alan White of Yes is 64 today.
Yes.
Eddie Mecca of Laverne and Shirley. Now, what character was Eddie Mecca?
The squeaky talking dude.
That's right.
Was he?
Squeaky Talking. Carmine.
Carmine. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was Carmine. He always talked like that.
Well, I figured he'd probably be the only
Yeah.
one that's still alive.
Carmine. He's only 61.
Yeah, I mean, everybody else in that cast was like older at the time
Yeah.
already. So.
Okay, let's see now. William Patton, Falling Skies is 59. Actress Yasmine Bleeth
Ah.
is 45.
Yeah. Yasmin.
And Kevin McHale, Glee, is 25 years old today.
Not the basketball player.
No.
Oh.
No, the other
That
one.
would be more interesting to me.
Yeah. Okay, we're at time now. We're going to take a musical break, and then we'll have our first guest from Washington, D.C. I'm Pete
And
Mulcahy.
this is Ikaika Kahoana,
Our program brought to you
the
by
Pacific Center for Economic Development and its Pelletron companies.
Aloha, to Aimoka McClellan, to Harvey
Hello.
Kim, to all of the team working so hard on Koapaka.
Hi, Kulay. Promote your dad.
That's what I'm here for.
Lana's there. What's your name? Makani. Makana.
What do you think?
Donna Kahana.
Donna Kahana.
Yeah. Maybe related because grandma's
Well,
coming.
that's what you're here for.
There we go.
Yeah, they stop fast, those songs, the old days. That's Richard Cohee's a trio. How's that? Yeah,
That was good, and you were
great song.
commenting on the steel guitar.
Yeah, steel guitar is so clean.
Ooh.
Super clean.
So
And one of our
beautiful.
youngest, was it Malie
Oh, yeah.
Lyman?
Oh, yeah, she
8
plays the
years-
steel guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and we also want to say aloha to Donna Kahana.
Donna Kahana,
Yes.
Donna Kahana.
who's in the Ohana.
Okay.
Who made
And now,
in our
Min.
Ohana.
Yeah, Min. Yeah, we got a Min. And what's no, don't touch. What is the name of the song that she was saying? It was the Zombies.
Time of the season for loving.
Time
That
of
was
the
it right
yeah,
there?
Yeah,
yeah,
I forget
yeah, yeah.
the. I
That's
forget.
the one.
I forget the. Yeah. Time.
You see, that was good enough. Okay. So there we go. Because Min answered the phone when she called.
Right.
Now I know I
So
Min
Donna,
is
thank you so much.
photographer
Donna
because
Kahana.
Kima was holding the camera, but he was pointing it at the wall while he was talking to Min.
Hey,
Thank
you know what?
Her
It's-
name is so easy to remember. That's a
you know
name
what they
I will
call that?
never forget.
Wait, you know what they call it on TV?
What do they call
They
that?
call it an edit. They edit it out. You'll never see it unless somebody says and opens their mouth. In which case,
The photographer.
You would all
is
know.
okay. So
Time of the season. Do you even know that song? Time of the season for
Yeah,
love.
yeah.
Yeah, what's your name?
of course.
Who's your daddy?
There you go.
Okay,
see,
okay,
Min?
enough.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Oh, I just had something that I wanted to share.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So
Sharing. You gotta go sharing.
Yeah, good share.
A health
Well,
moment.
there were two things actually. Well, you know how I have no cavities,
Okay.
and I also, have no dental insurance as well.
Okay.
So how do I do it?
Okay.
Well, I brush and floss every day, and flossing is the important thing.
Okay.
Yes.
Flossing is the important
Yes.
thing.
Flossing is the important
Okay,
thing.
every day, like once a day.
I floss once a day at night before I go to
Okay.
bed.
Okay.
Get it all out.
Okay.
However, what makes flossing even more palatable these days is this specific floss that I found,
Ah.
which
What?
is delightful.
Oh, it's delightful floss.
Well, it's not delightful. It's actually Johnson & Johnson floss,
Oh, okay, okay.
but it's a delightful taste
Wax
to it.
Oh, is it a
coated
minty?
It's
flavor.
cinnamon dental floss.
Oh, wait.
So it
oh.
leaves a tinge.
Cinnamon dental floss.
And it's pink colored, so it's
Wow.
cute.
Wow.
Makes flossing just more of a pleasurable experience, and it
Wow.
tastes amazing.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and it's 96
go out and get
cents or
some.
something.
96
96
cents?
cents
Wow.
That's
Johnson should hire you
Wow.
for commercial.
at Walmart.
Or the breast
it's
all, the
super
cancer.
dentists,
cheap.
all the dentists are going, yeah.
And that's what. And ladies and gentlemen, I may not have insurance, but I have what we call Chinese dental insurance.
Yes, you
Chinese
do.
dental insurance.
Supported by Johnson & Johnson cinnamon dental floss.
Oh, okay.
But several
Oh,
times a
there you
day
go.
is not
Oh,
bad.
thank you so much, Ikaka.
So I felt compelled to share that with our listeners
Wow, that's
because
cool.
I have no cavities and then I brush and floss every day.
Okay, now
Great
that's
dental floss.
health, right? It's all about health.
Yes.
So it's kind of cool because right now we're gonna because Kool-Aid Stockman is in Washington D.C.
Yes.
They had a blackout.
Right.
They have no power. Washington D.C., our nation's capital. I think it was because the guy from China, the guys in China, and China cut off the electricity and said, "You no pay. You owe us $1 trillion. You no pay. We cut off your power.
We turn the lights off.
We got your power. Washington D.C. You got nothing. Got nothing. So you better pay up. If you pay up, you get power back. Okay? And then we can talk to Kool-Aid.
You know,
So,
I wonder if Iolani Kama was listening this morning because he
Okay.
said driving home last week. Remember how he was
he
laughing
was in the interview.
and it kept him
and it
awake?
kept him awake. And
So you're
instead of
giving him
falling
a-
asleep, going home, which was kind of
Yes.
dangerous.
That's important.
Yeah. So now back to the interview. Okay. Since we don't have Kool-Aid, we're talking about the health day. Now let's go to what's very important
Yeah.
about this day. It's the birthday of a very special lady.
One of our special ladies, Lucy Kahihie Malie Peabody, who had restarted the Ahahui Ka'ahumanu in 1905. What was exciting is
For
that
how many years now had it been dormant? Do you know?
it was about 1866, if I'm not mistaken, that it had gone dormant after Princess Victoria Kamamalu had passed away.
So that's a lot of years, and it transitioned from monarchy to actually to republic to to out of the kingdom.
Correct, but
1905.
but Lucy was part of the monarchy if we look back to it because she was the maid of honor
Uh-huh.
for Queen Emma,
Wow.
as well as her lifelong companion. And one of her wishes, along with her cousin over on Hawaii Island, was to have a medical facility in Waimea, which eventually that does happen. So that's one little key point, and there's a bunch, a lot of other information we could share, but I think more importantly is just we look back at all these women at that time, and what was their focus? Health.
Yeah. So what is going to happen today?
So today we're going to be over at Oahu Cemetery at
We
9 o'clock.
meaning-
Meaning Ahahui Ka'ahumanu to celebrate her birthday.
Okay.
So at 9 o'clock. So we'll be dressed in white today instead of our black regalia.
Uh-huh. To honor.
Lucy Peabody. And then we'll go over to our favorite place to have lunch after that.
Wow, how beautiful is
Yeah,
that?
so mahalo for allowing us to
Lucy
share
Peabody, who restarted, reignited
that. The Ahui Ka'ahumanu.
Ahui Ka'ahumanu, which for many years was the Ka'ahumanu Society.
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
one and the same. And we happen to have this other song by Richard Kelly that is really beautiful. Okay, and
Ka'ahumanu.
yes, it's for Ka'ahumanu,
Yes,
for the
and-
Ahahui.
Right, and we sing this at the beginning of our meeting.
Okay, let's take a listen as we continue the program brought to you by
The Pacific Center for Economic Development and its Peloton companies.
Boy, I tell you what, when you give
Hawaii, streaming all traditional Hawaiian all the time.
Aloha Mai Kako, aloha and welcome. Welcome to the program, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us. As soon as I get my team correctly working here,
We're working on
if you
alignment.
just listen to me, everything will be fine, gang. Okay, good. Now we're welcoming in. The reason why we've changed the structure of the room itself is because we have a guest family.
Yeah.
And they're visiting all the way from Chicago. Ikaika, the introduction, please.
That's right. Our next guests are very special island girls who are performers from Chicago and currently just happened to be in the studio here with us this morning. Please give a warm welcome all the way from the Windy City, Alyssa, Brittany, and Courtney, the Makani girls. Woohoo!
Ooh, good morning.
Okay, okay.
and-
Okay, there's no reaction, so how about a nice Okay. Okay, now with them is,
Oh, their father Kaleo, the
Okay.
mom Therese, and the smallest Makani girl.
okay,
I guess
Grace.
Yeah, Gracie. I know the smallest. She's gonna be, I guess, in the group 2 or
Eventually.
one of these days. One of these days.
It'll be good.
Okay, so let's go to Dad.
a Makani girl in training.
Yeah, because it's coming up Father's Day. Okay, Mama's Day is already passed. Mom had her day.
That's right.
I hope it was a good one.
It was great.
Okay. And so Dad is Kaleo, and Dad, where are you originally from?
I'm actually a transplanted Hawaiian, so I was born and raised in Chicago.
Oh, wow.
Same thing with my
No, you were
family.
born and raised in Chicago.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we
Okay.
we're still learning as we're here on our trip.
Okay.
to Hawaii, yeah.
Okay. No kidding. So how many times you been
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Hawaii? Yeah.
As a child, I've been here. I think 8 or 9 times.
Okay.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay. So Mom and Dad originally from here.
Yeah, both of them.
They both of them where?
okay.
Where?
Okay, my dad's from Kaka'ako. He went
Oh.
to McKinley High School.
McKinley.
Yeah,
McKinley.
Knights,
Grandpa
Knights,
school. Grandpa school.
Tigers.
Tigers. Nice.
And we're gonna go drive by there also to go show the kids where
Okay,
Grandpa
McKinley.
grew up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
my mom was let's see, 55 grad from Kamehameha.
Oh, there you go.
Imua Kamehameha.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, they just had alumni week. They just had alumni week. So
I know. I saw some photos on Facebook with the different classes.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Was it?
They had Manao Company, Kalapana.
What?
Yeah. They had Naleo.
Oh.
The finale was Willie K. Are you
Yes.
kidding me? This is
I
what
would have gone
they
there
had.
just to plug in microphones and
All of
just
the
hang out.
alumni of in the history of Kamehameha should have been up there. I mean, it was
Yeah.
just great
Now
for
they do every
anybody
5
to-
years or something.
Every
like
5 years. Yeah.
Okay, so
Every 5 years you go up there and you're 5 years apart, so nobody knows each other.
so it's the 8s and the
Except as you
3s.
get 8s and 3s this year,
Okay.
and then in a couple of years it will be my year, 70 something.
No, 70, so he wishes.
Yeah.
Don't listen to
Okay,
him.
so anyway,
Same grade year.
yeah. So Makani girls, let's get to Makani girls. Now you got the 3 girls. How did they start playing music? How did that? Dad, you talk. No, Dad, you got to talk first. The
All right.
reason is because it's Father's Day coming up.
Oh, there you go. And I've already got my Father's Day gift early.
Oh, yeah,
just
what-
by being here.
Oh,
you know,
that's
we're
cool.
like, oh, we're going. It's on. You know, so
Wow.
we're excited. But years ago, we came to say bid farewell to my grandmother in Hilo. So while we were during the services, I was singing with my sister and my cousin, Kanaka Vaivai, and this one here, Courtney. She was standing next to me, and she goes, when we finished, I went back into the pews, and she was like, "What was that song you sang, Kanaka Vaivai?" And I was like, "You know what? When we get home into Chicago, when we get back to Chicago, we're gonna talk about it." So
Wow.
since then, you know, they had little interest at the time of their culture, so I was kind of torn a little bit.
Yeah.
So then I laid it out on the table. I put one of these down there too, the ukulele, and we had. And, you know what was neat is they would listen to other Disney Channel songs and stuff, but they'd also listen to what I was listening to. My Hawaiian, you know, I see some of the, you know, the same CDs that I have at home. And so while it's playing, they're playing with their dolls and singing songs. We don't know what we're singing, you know, we're still learning, but it was cool because I'd hear 2-part harmony.
Wow.
And I would stop in the hallway and I'm like, wow, did you hear that? They were singing like Wahine Idikea.
Oh,
Just kind of going
What?
through the words. It was through osmosis. They were just picking up the words.
osmosis. But you know, in old days, that's the way everybody learned, right? Everybody
right.
learned by listening. So they grew up. You know, Pops Gabby Pahinu is a perfect example. They had everybody in there. They were jamming, and then everybody was listening, and that's, you know, it just happened. It just
Absolutely.
happened.
And
Yeah.
it was such a great feeling because I would come down the hallway and I hear them and I don't want to disturb them. So
Right.
they're going, you know, and then I showed Alyssa a 3rd part, and it just snapped right into being sisters and having the same, you know, way they pronounce words.
Right.
It just fell in. It snapped right into place.
Wow.
And so we kind of just did one song at a time. Got help from all kinds of places, internet and our CDs, and you know they have the liner notes in there. You can learn a little bit about the song, you know, and we're trying to understand kauna and you know,
Oh, yeah.
you know different things.
Yeah.
So it kind of went in a reverse. We learned a song, and then we're here to learn about what it means.
What it means. Aye. Well, you know, Leilani's a good resource for that. For instance, and because we know Dennis, right, and how special he is, yeah?
Yes.
So, Wahine
And this
Ilikea.
particular song, Wahine Ilikea. And so he was saying just a few years ago, he actually added another verse because when his mo'opuna was born, all of a sudden, you sound like you know the story.
When she was born, he named her.
He realized that the song was really in honor of her, the Ilikea, because the way the light was coming through the window that day, and David, I guess at that moment, had also seen something very spiritual in the moment, and then they realized this song actually belonged to them and this mo'opuna, so he added that last verse.
And Dennis Kamakahe, of course, the Reverend, David, his son, and of course the whole family. Yeah.
I remember tour, and when I went on tour with him to be their dancer, it was such a privilege just to hear his stories in each of the cities. Chicago being one of them that we got to be at. So I'm not sure if you folks were there at that time.
Well, I'll tell you, when he came to Chicago, we did everything we could to get over there. So somebody's like, he's in town, and we're like, all right, cancel everything. Let's get going. Let's get down there.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you stayed with Gracie at home, my wife.
He's talking to Therese.
Yeah, to Therese. And so we went over there, and we got to watch. And you're right, it was his stories prior to the song. Yeah. And that's what we were, we soaked that up, anything we can. I love that part. And then when we bought a CD, and when we're waiting for signatures, a friend of ours saw us in line, and they're like, hey, Uncle Dennis. He's like, yeah. He goes, ask those girls to sing you a song. And he's like, oh, okay. So he came around and he saw the girls, and I'm like, I don't have an ukulele. So I was watching somebody in the background holding a C chord. I'm like, C, D, F, G. Okay, found the pitch.
Okay.
I go, whatever. And
so let's recreate what happened.
Yes.
Okay, so here's what happened.
Here's what happened. Okay, here's what happened, folks. Okay.
Okay, so I found this key. And then here's how it was Acapulco. I call it Acapulco.
Closely related to acapella.
Acapella. Hey, I gotta make it interesting. Keep their spirits
So
up.
girls, gather around that microphone. That one over there. Because now they shoved that microphone. So
Yeah.
So this is how it went. And Uncle Dennis standing right there.
okay.
should be Makanani. Makanani girls, your eyes are beautiful. And your leo and their enunciation of of our language. It's not they've been
We're gonna
away.
change the name now.
I know, but that's what I look at their eyes as they're singing.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Okay, let's meet them. Let's meet them. First one up is Courtney. Okay, Courtney.
Yeah.
Hi. Get
Hi.
close. Pull that microphone to you. Get used to this.
Okay.
Okay, good. Now, Courtney, how old are you?
I'm 14.
14 years old?
Yeah.
Wow. You've been through a lot already. You're 14 years old, girl. What is it like growing up in Chicago?
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. it's-
Cool.
Yeah.
Anybody know you're Hawaiian?
Oh yeah, like all of our friends at school and just a ton of people in our neighborhood know that we're Hawaiian.
Wow.
Yeah.
You speak English very well. By the way. Yeah, that's really cool. No, because my mother went to Roosevelt, and so all of us spoke English very well. Now there's a good side and there's a bad side when you're in Hawaii, right? Because everybody's talking pidgin, and you're saying yes, definitely. That's true. So we had to learn, we had to adjust really well. Oh yeah, I can talk like these, but what is your passion? What do you? I mean, is this? I know this is a wonderful time in your life, but what is your passion in life?
I mean, I really enjoy like singing with our family because it's just like a really good experience, and we keep our family really close with it. But I mean, we do other things besides this, and I have.
Okay, like
yeah.
what? Like what?
Brittany and I play soccer, and my dad's actually our coach.
Oh, he's a soccer coach.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Soccer coach.
Wait, you guys won? You guys
Athletes.
won?
4
Yeah,
undefeated
4
seasons.
Nice.
Oh,
Dude, that's a
man, that's the legacy already.
That's a talented
Wait,
father.
yeah. Good job, Dad. Nice.
Mr. Sport right there,
Yeah.
Kaika.
Yeah.
So soccer is your game, and
Yeah.
and other than that, singing and music and how's school? Is school
Oh,
okay?
Yeah.
Good. It's tough sometimes because
Yeah.
people don't realize that that we all have the same challenges in trying to be academic. Some of us like Ikaika, graduated #1 in biology or biochemistry, right?
Yeah, I graduated cum laude from the University of Hawaii.
Yeah, good morning. And so he's kind of a brain,
Yeah, amongst other things.
whereas I was the floating sea student, sometimes underwater, sometimes come up for air.
We had a C student as the president of the United States at one point, so we're
Oh,
okay.
there you go. All right. So it's beautiful, Courtney. And two things. Okay, first thing is about Dad. What do you want to say about Dad? Father's Day coming up Sunday.
Well, you're a very good coach.
Okay, Courtney. We don't want to tell him too much.
Red Bulls.
Make him run, Dad.
You
Take a
taught
lap.
us a lot with music.
That's cool. And your sisters?
Oh, yes.
Do you folks work together? Like rehearsing and stuff like
Yeah,
that? Okay.
all the time.
All the time?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Any like stress, it just all
yes.
comes together. A lot of stress, yeah. Because when you're doing something great, it takes stress.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to just cruise through and say, "Oh yeah, we had a wonderful time." Okay, and you listen to the song, you go, "Huh?" But we can tell your song is good. We're gonna have another song, but let's get to your sister. Okay, so it's Alyssa.
Aloha.
Aloha, Alyssa, how old?
16.
16 years old. Okay, well, yeah, you finished that 14 thing, right?
14 is so over.
Yeah, so over. You're 16.
15 minutes ago.
Right
Yeah.
into the world.
14 is still 2 years ago.
So you got soccer, you got music. What else? Are you interested in anything else?
I'm actually the dancer of the family.
You the dancer?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she's not the soccer player, right?
I'm not the soccer
Yeah.
player.
Yeah.
I've
No.
been dancing since I was 3 years
Yeah.
old. Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of dancing?
I started out with like tap and ballet, the usual stuff. And